Everyone ignore that thing that just happened. Right.
Let's just get to it.
No, introductions. Hey everyone, you're right. It's your boy, Seafoam Soldier, and
Sisters.
welcome to Under the Palm Tree.
Where it's always shady as fuck.
Shady AF. You could have made top 3. What are you doing? Get off my stage. Sashay away.
Let me lip sync.
Oh, that was so painful.
It's too real.
That was like a knife when Rue said that.
Oh my god,
Normally it's really nice, like, oh, you're still a superstar to me or whatever. But he's like, you could have made top 3. Like, sort yourself out.
Get out of my stage.
Exactly.
That was the most brutal thing I have ever seen.
No wonder she
my life.
broke down after she got off stage. I would if Rue said that to me.
Mate.
Although I wish Rue would say that to me.
We were grasping each other like by
boob
the balls.
to boob.
Boob to boob.
It was intense.
It was so intense.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Could you guys? Because I couldn't.
Yeah, it was too much for me.
I didn't have pearls and I kept grabbing them.
You did, yeah. I just thought I'd bite my fist. No, that was difficult. Very difficult.
Too much. Okay, we'll get to it.
Yeah,
Let's start.
Ahead. Let's start from the beginning. Let's rewind. Let's build up to that moment. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us, by the way. Sorry for the intro. Right, okay. So first of all, we're in the workroom. We pretty much are. She's some fake brick. I've got some fake brick over there. Or it's real brick. What am I saying? So first off was people talking about, like, saying Nina was paranoid. Did I say that? Or did Nina do something that made us think she was paranoid?
She was like getting her shit off, and Peppermint came to her and she was saying that she'd been quite withdrawn and stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, y'all been talking about me. I hear voices, but it's all in her head.
Yeah. And then she's like,
in her head.
Someone said drag conspiracy.
Dragspiracy?
A dragspiracy, which seems like overkill to me, but also that would be a good TV show.
That would be.
Why did they do that? Like a drag conspiracy, that would have been amazing. Yes. Or like another good TV show would be like Rue and Michelle and Santino, if a group of 3, like, living their lives. That'd be great.
Back to this show.
They all share, like, Big Brother style. They all share like a little small space together, and they all get, like, I don't know.
Hey, Santino's not gonna make it one afternoon.
Or on TV.
With them too in a house.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I mean. That's why it'd be so funny.
They'll kill him.
Or Merle. So like Rue, Michelle, and Merle.
Why are we talking about this?
I want to do it. Do you guys want to see us do an episode of a drag-based TV show? Because we'll do it. If that's what you want, we'll do it.
Anyways, the main challenge, guys, was to do a TV pilot.
Yeah.
Segue.
Although, hold that segue because we still need to talk about others.
Well, then don't fucking segue.
Sorry.
I'm on edge.
Sorry, yeah. I wrote down who are these people in regards to the guest judges.
Oh, right, yeah. Who are these people?
No idea. Literally 0 idea.
And I usually know the people because Grant doesn't even know his mum. So.
No, I don't. So, yeah, I might look them up, find out who they are. Yeah, so, okay, we always forget to talk about Rue's boy look.
Who the fuck cares?
That's an important segment, yes. It's an important segment.
I don't even remember.
Well, okay, it was like pink jacket and pink trousers, like a paisley, sort of blue paisley look, and then like a blue shirt.
Great.
Do you remember? I couldn't figure out what I thought of it.
Great.
Okay, next. Fine. That's good. That's that item. I love that item as well. Never mind. I wrote down something you said as well. The challenge sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, that challenge was hard, man. I wouldn't have done well at all.
Yes, it's not here for this.
Oh, like I can't even read.
Yeah, no, it was tricky. It was a lot to do in a short space of time. I do feel like the group of 3 people had a big advantage as well because it is so much work.
It is. It's true. It's like every fucking season they come up with something harder and harder. Now you have to be like a politician. Now you have to come up with a TV pilot. Now you have to go out and save the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like it's getting pretty intense. And you know, I don't know how they do it, but they fucking pull it off. These queens are awesome.
Yeah, I am impressed. So again, like I don't really blame Nina and Valentina too much for like not being as prepared as they were, sort of thing. They could have definitely been more prepared, but because again, like time is so limited. I got so much to come up with, like a concept, looks, like all the scenes, like all that board, like all the different sections of it, like the voiceovers. Like, there's so much stuff to do.
So much stuff to do.
We had what, like a few hours for that.
Hey, and you want her to learn a song too?
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll get to it.
Yeah. Right, I've written down. Okay, so it's still Workroom, I guess. I've written down Peppermint's fucked herself.
When?
In the Workroom. Oh, because when they're choosing teams, and she could have gone for a good team.
Oh,
remember, she's gonna go for like a.
She'd be a bit of a third wheel with Shay and.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I think she did the right choice.
No, but that would have been great though, because they've been 3 really strong people in a team together.
I think Peppermint would have not stood out.
Actually, she's very different, I suppose, to like their sort of humour and stuff. Yeah, maybe you're right. I wrote down, Alexis, take a seat, please. Oh, it's when they were. With the voiceover stuff.
Alexis had she felt some kind of way.
Yeah.
She always feels a certain kind of way. I'm bored of Alexis.
I know, it is like a broken record. Yeah. That's the thing, you think she'd learn from like her bratish behaviour not working out previously to not do it anymore?
Yeah. But, I don't know why something about her is just puts me off. I'm sorry. I mean, she's still a queen and I love her and blah, 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 but... Sorry, I just don't.
No, she's annoying. Like, I think most people, she's just getting on everyone's nerves. I think what I'd be really interested in, I don't know if like how they would do it, but like watch the queen's reactions to watching the series. Because I'd love to know what she thinks of her behaviour now. Like whether she stands by, whether she's like grown and evolved from it or not.
I don't know.
Because she seems like, I think it's something we chatted a lot about in the previous episodes, but she seems so unself-aware. But like I suppose watching yourself on TV and hearing everyone's reactions to you, surely it forces you to.
Though, poor thing, she does try sometimes. I feel her trying to be a good person sometimes. Like when she arrives in the Antarctica, she was like, "Congratulations, you guys," and blah blah. And you know she don't want to, but she's trying. You know what I mean? You gotta give her props for that.
Yeah, she said that I don't think she's like. Not nice. She's just like too self-involved and like she can't see anything for what it is. She's just like deluded, I suppose, which is quite harsh, but I feel like it's how she's coming across on TV. So
yeah,
that's what I mean. So I'd be interested to know like whether watching the series, whether she can see what we're all seeing or whether she still sees things through her lens.
I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you wanna? There's people are talking. Hi,
sorry,
people.
I've been trying to catch up.
Sorry. Do you want me to talk for a while?
Watch your pit stop with Raja and Violet Chachki. Is that the newest one? I thought it normally come out like a couple of days later.
No, it must have come out right after. We could watch that. I'll watch that.
We'll watch it in a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
So I wrote this down. I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
I said Valentina's got a lot of interviews. You know, like with the camera one-on-one.
Oh.
I said, is she going home? Actual note. My writing's really bad, so I write so quickly because I'm watching.
He knew it.
But I did write down that I was pretty convinced Valentina's going home.
Yeah, I did say that before though, because I felt like I saw one tweet of like someone being really shocked, and I thought, "Fuck, is Valentina going?"
Yeah,
it's too much.
I know. We'll get around to it. That's the thing. Like 90%. We're going through this quite quickly. 90% of this discussion will be on Valentina going home.
Yeah.
So we've got lots.
Let's get to it.
No, okay. Yeah. Sorry. We'll go faster. I wrote down Shay. Fair enough. No idea. Again, I'm writing. There's so much to write down this episode. God. Anyone remember what I'm talking about when I said Shay? Fair enough. I think it's maybe when they're talking about Nina. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Sorry, everyone.
I think it was because when they were preparing the mirror and she was saying that she's like just taking a space from Nina.
That was it. Yeah. That was exactly it.
And you said fair enough.
Yeah.
It is fair enough.
Yeah. No.
Glad you said it.
Thank you. And then I said there wasn't really much workroom time, which is something we expect like from this season, the last season. Yeah,
because there's got to be more like behind the scenes time from the pilot. So fair enough.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just felt like there's probably a lot we missed. Like we didn't really see what they were preparing. Again, I can't remember which challenge it was, but I felt like we went into the recording of a challenge not really knowing what anyone was doing because they barely talked about it in the workroom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then they explained it in the preparation, so it's
I suppose.
Sorry, guys. I have a bit of a cold, so I sound a bit bad, and I'll be coughing intermediately.
Yeah, that will add to things, I think. So I've written down. Making me cough. I wrote down Alexis, like I better repeat Alexis take a seat again, because there's something about what she was doing in the challenge.
We should do a shirt. Alexis take a seat.
She needs. I think she
needs to take a fucking seat.
Yeah, she does.
Take a seat.
It was like, oh, that was it. It was when Pepper was doing the voiceover, and she's like, oh, I didn't hear the tea. I'm like, I'll give you the tea, mate. If you want the tea, I'll give you the tea. She's like, take a seat, like, shut up and let Peppermint do her thing. Like, don't get involved. Like, she's fine. Just 'cause you're jealous.
But did you hear cunt? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I wrote down espadrilles. Like, what are espadrilles? So kept going on about espadrilles like every 2 seconds. Is it a fashion thing?
Something unfashionable.
Yeah. Yes, can you talk so I can catch up with the comments, please?
Okay. So then,
what do you think of the challenges, like when they're recording it?
Okay, anyways, so first one to record was it Sasha and... Anyways, I'll start with Sasha and Shay. They seemed really funny, and they seemed really prepared, and it kind of like what I expected from them and stuff. But I was even happier with the final result, but we'll get to it. But anyways, in the preparation, they seemed like on it, and they have good chemistry, so it was good.
Yeah. Sorry, I say the chat. You guys in chat are talking about Valentina, and I'm agreeing with a lot of what you're saying, but not some points. But we'll talk about it all in a minute, like at the end when we get to elimination. So we'll have like a proper, we'll hash it out
the
properly. The
children are gagging.
Yeah, I know. We all are.
Gagging.
We're trying to get through the rest of this as quickly as we can to get to it. But hold off a minute. Sorry, continue.
Anyways, and then Alexis and stuff take a seat. She was. The thing is, Alexis looked great at the challenge. I thought she looked fantastic, like she belonged in a sitcom. But she wasn't bringing all the laughs. And I thought I'm getting more and more impressed by Trinity. Like she's just funny, and she commits, and I just love her at this point.
What I was thinking as well, watching the is it like similar with her roast character? Like I feel like if she has to stage all to in terms of her comedy, if she has to stage all to herself and like more than like a few seconds, she's not funny. But if she's working with other people and she has like little like inter sections, what they call, like where she like just jump in and like do bits of like funny one-liners, she's really good at that. But like again, like I was thinking that character wouldn't have been funny if it was just her by herself for like 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? But it just worked in that context. I think Trinity's really good at that. She's
really good, and like her makeup, she did her makeup like to look like an old nun and stuff. Like she really commits. And Peppermint is seeming much more comfortable as well, because like in the past, I don't know, like the with the snatch game and stuff, she wasn't doing a character very well, and then she won last week. And this, I feel like she's hitting her stride. She's doing, she I don't know, she felt really good.
Everyone's saying that Trinity's growing on them. I think that's like the general consensus of the drag race fan community. Is it like Trinity's just growing a lot for everyone?
Trinity's just that girl, that girl who everyone thinks is a bitch. Not me. No. Everyone, like, you look from afar at this girl and she's like, oh, she's it's such a bitch she and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you actually sit down and talk to her, she's fucking hilarious, and she's a great girl. Like, that's Trinity for me. She's the stripper that you love.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, she's fun. Like I want to hang out with her. I want to go see her shows. Like she's fun, she's chill, she's got good looks. Like she's like
fantastic body.
Yeah, she does. So
love her.
She's doing good. That's the thing. I hope she becomes like a standout from the show generally. She doesn't just like fade out after the show finishes. I hope she like does like a YouTube show or something. I don't know. Like I would definitely watch it.
Yeah, I think so. So she'll do great. I mean, she's a great lip syncer as well.
She seems like very driven. So
love to see her live, by the way.
Her
and Peppermint, obviously.
We need to go see. I think there's like a drag show coming over. We need to go and see.
Oh my god, we need to see it. People come to London.
We'll book it. Yeah.
All right, and then Nina and Tina.
I love Nina. Like the name Nina and Tina just makes me laugh still. I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's really funny.
It was such a train wreck.
Yeah.
Like, they were so unprepared. Thing is, they're good, but they just, I think it was a hard challenge.
Yeah.
I really think it was. I don't know how the other people pulled it off so seamlessly, because I would have floundered right there with Valentina and Nina and Tina.
You would have what?
Floundered. Whatever the word is. But anyways, they got in and they had an idea, but they weren't very smart about it. It wasn't a series, like a film. And it wasn't very clever.
Someone said it earlier. Like, again, it's a difficult one because I think it's so much to do, especially for two people who aren't like good at that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they could have definitely done more. Like,
they should have prepared.
Like, I think Shay and Sasha did extremely well, and I think because they've worked together previously and like they know how each other works and on the same sort of level. Do you know what I mean? It's a very different thing. They're both like are good at that. They're both like very artistic and conceptual, that sort of stuff. So it was a lot easier for them. So I wouldn't have expected that level from Nina and Shay. No, from Nina and Tina. But I would have expected like something more. Like it just wasn't really anything.
It was just bad.
Frustrating. But then it was like it's similar to what I said about the actual final outcome of it. Like it was obviously very rocky, but it was funny at times. Like I did laugh out loud in a couple of things.
Yeah.
Like for example, like Nina got slapped and like fell on the floor, like proper fell down. That was funny and like.
But that's the thing. They're not bad actresses. It's
no.
It's just there's actresses and then there's
you know what?
And they can't write.
It's simple. It's a simple thing. It's like, for example, this is like a bit of a stupid example, maybe. But I'm watching Schitt's Creek actually through the RuPaul podcast because he interviewed Dan Levy, who's on the show. Okay. But like it's a fun show to watch. It gets better the more you watch it, so stick with it for a little bit. But like you see the actors are like laughing during the scenes, like they're trying not to like full on like break down laughing. Yeah. But you see them like smiling and like they're going to have to like say something serious. They have to change their whole face, but like they're obviously having so much fun with it. Yeah. And that's really really fun to watch. Yeah. And that's like bringing it back. That's what I think about like Nina and Tina. Is it like it was fun to watch them have fun on the whole? Like I know like I think the parts when it actually had to do like proper story points or plot or whatever. Like most of the bits that didn't work when they were just like messing around. That was fun to watch. Yeah. It's like Michelle said, it's like I could watch that show, like just them like pissing about. Yeah. Like quite happily.
It's such a shame.
Yeah.
But anyways, on to the freaking runway. What do we think about?
Oh my god, I got so many points about this. Okay. So let's start off with Ru because again, no, you go first.
I thought Ru looked good. I thought the makeup looked better. I think the shady eyes is a good thing. Like more black eyes.
You think?
Because they've been doing the bottom eyelashes funny and I don't like it. So it was more like
yeah, she looked less piggy to me.
Less what?
Piggy.
Bitch.
She's a beautiful pig. Like
she can hear you.
She's not a beautiful pig, honestly. Like,
what the fuck about
do you know sometimes when you see a pig and you're like, I would. That's what I'm like with Ru. That's what I've been like with Ru. No, it's a way to make up. I'm like her nostrils look weird and like everything's essential. Like I think it's her nose contour and her eyes. Like the whole thing makes her look. I've said it for like the last few episodes. She looks her new makeup style looks a bit piggy to me, but I'm sort of here for it.
I thought she looks really like a beautiful woman.
Really? I don't know. I still not as good as back in the old days for me personally. What about like her dress and her hair?
I thought today was quite close to the good old days.
You thought?
I did.
I thought it was closer than it has been, but I still don't think it was on the same level. I see. Why doesn't Miss Fame do Ru's makeup?
I told you, because Fame just only does Fame.
Yeah, but that would look great on Ru. Because Ru's already beautiful, just generally.
It'd be weird, because it's Ru, it's not Fame.
No, but like she could change it a little bit. Do you think? Maybe not.
Anyways, on to the other girls.
Oh, come on, I didn't like Ru's dress. No, I haven't said my thoughts on Ru's look yet. I didn't like the dress. I thought it was weird. Like,
oh, did you not?
I thought it was fine. But I was hoping for like, I like that Michelle sort of does the challenges a little bit.
Yeah.
And Ru, like.
No, Ru doesn't.
No, it's just like, I was hoping for, I thought he used to a little bit, didn't he?
Sometimes.
But he just doesn't do like, it was just such like a standard look. That's the thing, like every single look. I feel like with Ru this season, I think I've said it before, but they're like trying to grasp at his like standard generic look to show that everything's together and in place, as opposed to like what he used to be doing, which is pushing the boundaries in different areas. That was what was fun to see. It's like, oh, what's Ru gonna do? I would have
loved for him to come out like a bit more club kiddish.
Yeah, that would have been so cool. You guys are going off on the runway. Okay, sorry. So we get to it. So thoughts on Sasha.
I liked it. Didn't change my world though. Interesting.
I think I'm definitely seeing more. Like I know that everyone's loved Sasha from the beginning. I have liked her consistently as well. But it's just like her aesthetic isn't meshing with my personal tastes particularly well. For example, I loved her makeup. I love like this. Maybe like the outfit was cool, the hat was cool and everything. It's just the colours for me because I'm a pastel girl. So for me, it's just like the two bob cut. It's just too much for me.
I did think it looked very authentic, Club Kid, but I don't know.
Everyone's loving Sasha.
I know
it's mixed actually. It's mixed between love and okay.
I think it was okay.
Yeah.
I would give it a B.
Yeah,
Minus.
I'd give it a B, but I'd give like the face like an A+. But then
I wouldn't say A+, because I really love the eyes.
yeah,
but I think the thing in
like
the lip.
purple dots. I like a drippy like Kylie Jenner lip kit thing. I just thought the whole thing was cool.
I think it was a bit distracting, the lip.
Yeah.
I thought just the eyes would have been fine.
Connor's interesting. I think Connor sums up as well.
And I love the eyebrow idea, like one proper and one like.
Yeah, that was really cool. The X in the middle, what a unibrow normally is. That's the thing. I thought it was great. I think Connor summed that well. It says, I like Sasha, but I expected more really. Because again, like her whole identity is like club kiddie, like conceptual arty. So she should have been the one who like by far stood out the most during this challenge.
Yeah.
I suppose again, maybe it's because she does these sort of looks every week that it wasn't like a massive departure.
But also one thing about Sasha that, I mean, I know it's just her brand and stuff. She doesn't wear very fitted clothes. She wears something very vintagey that doesn't tend to be very fitted. The one time that she wore fitted, which was the one with the hair and like the bandagey thing, I thought it looked fucking hot. And I would love for her to do something a little bit more fitted, especially when the rest of the dress is so like puffy and stuff. If she just... Yeah, I don't know. I think it would look a bit more polished. But that's just me. I just want to see her butt.
Would you want to see her in like pageant drag? Like beautiful, like glammed up to nines?
No. Not pageant drag.
I'm just curious.
Fitted.
No, I know that's not what you were saying, but I'm just curious because again, I was just thinking because that's different for Sasha. Like we see clubs, like a club kiddie sort of vibe every week, whereas we haven't seen like full on beauty drag from her. So for me, I'd be curious to see how. I'm not saying she has to do it or anything.
Beauty ones, sure. I'm not saying. I'm just not saying pageant. I don't think it would fit her well.
Con was saying her Madonna look was pretty fitted as well. But skin tight. Everyone's saying right, like.
What was the Madonna one again?
I'm trying to remember. Was it the Matador one? Or was that Valentina?
What was her Madonna one, guys? Please remind me. Sorry, blanking completely.
No, I don't remember either. So Shay.
Loved Shay's. That's what I think, like Club Kid, like it was very current, but with a blast from the past.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, look, Con was right. The white collar, black outfit for Madonna.
The what?
Like she did like the painted teeth in the middle, like white collar. The black
so that was really hot. That was so hot.
Yeah.
I just want to she's so skinny and she has a great bod. Show it, girl. Sure.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I'm here for it. But anyways, maybe I'm just horny. Anyways, Shay's. Oh my god, I loved it. I know it's like a bodysuit, but it just gave me life. That's what I wanted from Shay in a Club Kid like challenge.
Yeah, it's interesting. She still served body and stuff, and like it was very like conceptual.
I loved the cape and not the cape, like the thing that is cape and the thing in the head and the crown. It was just
people are going in that she wore a belt and shoes before. Apparently. Oh. I'm not mad at that. I think that's fine.
I'm mad at it.
No, I think that's all right.
And that the mouth on the bathing suit, I live for it. It was Shay and it was Club Kid and it was cool.
Hey.
And it was me. No, it wasn't me.
It's your standard. That's your go-to look. That is your go-to look.
It is.
Yeah, no, I agree. Nothing to say there. Nina? Monina?
Okay, so I know Nina's look was a bit more not unpolished, how do we say it, like a bit more simple.
I don't know what you're saying.
A bit more simple on the body. The face though is just fucking art.
Amazing. So good.
Art.
So good.
That face is you cannot touch it. You try to, you cannot touch it. It's fucking insane. And I don't know, I liked her, like I really liked the little boy bod. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I thought it was cool. I thought the look was good overall, really. I didn't really like when Michelle pointed out and Nina confirmed, like through the ribs, not ribs, what they called, spine cord thing, where she got all the way down. That would have looked a lot cooler. I get that. But I still thought it was like, again, I wouldn't have expected that much polish because it's so little time, I suppose. But
it did still give me Club Kid.
Yes, I mean, I got it. I loved it. I loved the makeup. I thought the outfit was really cool. Like, I loved the fact that it was like a skirt went right out, and her padding was like amazing. Her padding's so good. So it just looked really cool. Like the silhouette was awesome and like really crazy, but really cool. And like
we're so boyish here, and then that huge ass.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. You got it down. Yeah, I loved it.
I thought it was charismatic. I don't know why. It just gave me like
punchy.
That little boy that just wants to be a club kid and doesn't have a lot to put on, and he just did something incredible.
CJ's got it down perfectly. He said, "I thought Nina's look was on point. The whole point of club kid is to push boundaries." And she did that the most potentially. I loved it. That's the thing. Like I've said the whole time, but for me, like. I know, like, I love Nina's aesthetic generally. Like I'm always excited to see what comes out in the runway, and she just didn't. I think Club Kids is one of the ones that people can potentially disappoint. Honestly, one of my favorite runways ever. Like the theme of the runway and the actual execution as well. Like she did this every season. But again, I expected a lot from Nina, and she didn't disappoint at all, which is cool. Like she always does. She always sort of like pleasantly surprises me. With that stuff.
That's why it's hard to. We just love her. I know she's just like insane. But you love her.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so next, Valentina.
I thought I had mixed feelings with Valentina because I do agree with Michelle. I think it was more editorial than Club Kid. It was still gorgeous. It was still Valentina, but it's a bit expected that she would do something a little bit more Latina.
Yeah,
like
she loves red, doesn't she?
She does love red, and then it's like. I would have loved to have seen something completely off-brand.
Yeah, like less beauty.
Yeah, completely off-brand.
But for me, like I'm trying to think of what game I was thinking of, but to me, she's like a really cool like computer game villain.
Yeah, no, I know who you mean.
Yeah.
I know you don't trust me, but I know who you mean.
It's just like I don't even know if I'm thinking of something specific. It's just like I don't know, like it's just like a really cool like. Conceptual creepy. It was like creepy. I like a creepy aspect to it, like beautiful, creepy. Like I don't know. I just thought for me the aesthetic really appealed to me personally. I didn't think it was necessarily the best in terms of creativity or pushing the boundaries, etc. But like I loved it personally.
I love the look. It's just not Club Kid.
Just my references.
Enough.
I agree. Some people are backing up saying the same sort of thing. Like it wasn't as Club Kid as the rest of them. So yeah, I think we're like agreeing with everything so far. So this is all going well. Trinity.
Yes, loved Trinity's. I was quite impressed. Like I haven't seen her doing something like that to her face, and I wasn't expecting that wig at all. She looked very different, and I really
although like her princess challenge with the sea creature thing, that was quite extreme and like a bit Club Kiddie in terms of makeup and stuff. A
little bit, more than you would have thought, like from her. But
so I wasn't that surprised, but I wasn't like a total. Because everyone on Tux was like, "Oh, it's a complete transformation." And even her entrance look was quite like out there. Like I don't know, I think we've seen some quite like bright neon-y out there looks from her.
Still,
not to this extreme.
I thought she took it there.
Yeah, she did. I say I loved it. There's nothing negative. I loved her look this episode. I thought the coolest thing was like the eyelash things coming off her eyes and like the top and stuff. I just thought that was so cool.
Yeah, no,
and like
the
balls,
really great.
She had balls for days, which I respected.
Always.
All the balls.
Who doesn't love all the balls?
Exactly. I thought it was great. Peppermint.
This is my favorite Peppermint.
Ooh. Yeah.
I swear to God, she looked completely insane and crazy, and I fucking loved it. I think she should just become a fucking Club Kid if she's not already. But
she seemed to love it as well. She was like bang into it, wasn't she?
I thought it was such a departure from her past looks, which looked quite like her.
Well, Are you saying Peppermint's your favourite? Is everyone's Peppermint's favourite look? Is that your guys' favourite look from this episode?
From this episode, probably.
Wow,
actually.
Interesting.
I loved it. It was so classic. What you think of Club Kid, and it was so different from Peppermint, but it's candy. It's Peppermint.
Yeah, like I thought that's my favorite part. Like I know it's really stupid on the nose. It was like my name's Peppermint. Let's dress up as Peppermint, but I loved it.
It's
I'm like,
so good.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
I loved it. I've lived for it.
Yeah.
So I love that lipstick, the black lipstick, and it was the makeup in general. It
so
was
good. I like shiny things on the lips as well, like spark glitter or something. I know, just the whole thing was amazing.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
So good. The only thing is when she's sitting down untucked, because again the skirt like went almost horizontally. It's just like everything was on display
like
down there. Yeah.
Taco.
It wasn't like the most like it's not good for every situation, but it worked well on the runway. No, I loved it. I thought it was really, really great.
Lived.
Okay, I'm really curious about this one, Alexis.
Oh, Alexis. It's not because I don't like her, but something was off. Something was off. I think it didn't like Michelle said, it just didn't match. I thought, oh, that makeup's really interesting. But then with the outfit, it's just, I think it was still Club Kid, but it wasn't a Club Kid I like to hang out with.
It wasn't crickets. David's saying crickets. Like, I disagree. I think I like it more than most people. I thought it was really cool. I think it's similar to what we said a second ago. To me, it was pushing boundaries because you'd never ever expect to see Alexis in something like that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was executed well. Like, her body looked great in it. Like,
did it though?
I thought so. From like you saw in the workroom earlier, and like compared to with what she's working with, and I was thinking it looked good. Like I was thinking it looked. Like, oh god, I was thinking like she looked good. Like she looked like it had a nice like figure, hourglass sort of figure. I know it's because of the corset and stuff.
Okay, I give props to her because there was a lot of body on show.
It was bold. That's something the body looked good to me. Like it was bold and like.
Do you know what? It was really, really bold.
Yeah, it's really out there, which is what you expect
really
from a Club Kid thing. It's for, like, do you know what I mean? It's like if you didn't know Alexis or like seen her drag previously, I think I would agree a lot more. But it was a little bit maybe middling. But because for Alexis, it was like really extreme and really. Club
the only
Kiddie
thing I think is like the ones that we love that we're talking about, they all had a clear concept.
Yeah.
And hers didn't. What was that?
Like, the outfit looked like she was getting ready for bed. What?
No,
David, well, what are you doing?
Bed with someone.
Yeah, well, no, that'd be really uncomfortable.
But you know what I mean? Like Peppermint was a candy vibe, and then Nina was a zombie vibe.
Yeah.
And, like Shay with like the crown and royalty, and then Trinity with like sort of a clownish one with the balls or like venereal disease, as she said, neon. I just think her concept wasn't that clear.
Yeah, but like but again, like I think objectively, like her face upwards was awesome.
Yeah, I was
good.
there for the makeup. It's just something.
You know what it was
match.
as well? She had them like luminous yellow eyes, right, and like some yellow in her hair as well. That was what she had wore in her Meet the Queens. It was that color scheme again that she looked great in. So I think maybe that's like
yellow. Yeah,
it looks great with her for some reason. She can really work yellow well, which I'm here for. I think I liked Alexis. Like I would give Alexis's outfit a high rating personally for me. Okay. Like I thought it was one of my favorite ones from the runway. Okay. Just generally, I just think this like Here Upwards was like 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely loved it.
Who is with me here?
And I thought the outfit was cool as well.
Do you guys understand what I'm saying? It's not a bad outfit. It just
Connor agrees with you.
It just didn't have a full concept. She's just like, yeah.
It wasn't massively cohesive. I do agree with that. But yeah, she had like she should have had like yellow accents throughout the outfit or something. I don't know. She could have done more. But like I said, again, it's time limited, and she spent so much time on Here Upwards. Do you know what I mean? I was okay to let something slide. It wasn't like it wasn't a perfect execution. But
the girl should have told her that she didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Can't deal.
Right, who's next? No,
that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Challenge it is.
Oh, I thought it was really funny when Ru's like, I can see her bridge and tunnel. And then
Michelle was like,
yeah, he gave her like a single laugh, gave like a little laugh, and he's like, yeah, I needed that, Michelle, thank you. Oh, that's one of my favorite. Ru's had some great like comedy moments this season.
I love her. She's just becoming like this.
She's become like my favorite comedy queen. Her comedy, like she's just like constant, like consistently
like
hilarious.
Senile old lady.
Yeah, I love it. It's so funny, but sexy. Like a senile old lady.
But really
definitely,
sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
But really sexy.
Yeah.
Right, challenges, results. Someone talk about
results. Okay, so challenges, results. I think this is like critique. You want critiques now, yeah? Mm-hmm. So, what do you think about what Alexis was saying then?
Wait, are we talking about the shows, the pilots?
Oh, I thought we talked about it earlier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what else you have to do? No, go on.
No, we did.
What
did I think about Alexis? I think, as always, and as our shirt will say, Alexis, take a seat. Take a fucking seat.
Yeah, yeah.
She's just like, Oh.
It was really weird. She made this point, like, it's obviously, I don't think she sees it as like a bigger deal as it actually is, but she made this point, which is calling out her teammates, and then totally backtracked. She's like, I basically asked a producer, and then she's like, oh, and then Peppermint's like, no, you weren't. She's like, no, you weren't. She's like, oh, I'm not trying to say I was a producer. I'm just saying I was a producer. It's like, what are you trying to say? Like,
what she was trying to do, as one of the judges said. By the way, that lady judge, the Linda, whatever,
Evangelista,
Linda Evangelista, there in the corner,
yeah,
she did nothing.
Absolutely nothing, apart from look awkward. There's a few shots. It's weird. There's like shady camera work because the camera kept cutting to her looking awkward as well.
I know that kid was like really judging.
He knew what he was doing. He'd seen the show. He was here for it.
He's seen the show. He was there. He knew what he was doing. The lady, she barely talked. Can we agree on that? She was there. She might as well have gone quicker than Lisa Kudrow. Yeah. But anyways. Genuinely though. But anyways, Alexis is like, oh shit, they didn't like my performance. Wait a minute, let me try to justify it. It's just because they didn't like her performance, and she was like, oh, but I wrote most jokes, so.
But exactly, and the other's like, no, you didn't. She's like, no, I'm not saying I did, but so what? What then? Excuse me?
What then, boo?
Do you want to start from the beginning? Like, yeah, exactly. And she kept going on, like it was so drawn out. It took like 5 minutes of her like not really saying anything apart from just coming across terribly.
I know.
And trying to throw everyone else under the bus.
Flounder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gonna make Foxy jokes.
And then Peppermint was like, hold up.
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah, I like it. I like drag queen aggression because she's like, I don't know how to handle it because like Peppermint was obviously pissed, but she's like, I can't remember. She phrased it like really like cordially. She's like, I've got something that I feel I need to say or whatever. Like I don't know, I phrase it like that, but like her tone was like it was like on the street, like do you know what I mean? But then like the way she,
I do miss like drag queens literally just coming for each other.
Yeah, we need Fifi.
I know we need more like just like straight up coming for you right now because it used to be like you're a whore. You know, if I wanted to get a sugar daddy, and now it's like, no, you're my best friend, but like,
I find you to say this. Yeah, like, exactly. I know, like, which is quite, don't
do the disclosure. Just come for each other. Just come for each other's wigs. It's fine. It's what we're here for. Bitch.
It is true that. I mean, Connor's got it right. Alexis, just take a seat, take an entire fucking auditorium, right? That's how we all feel. Alexis,
take a seat.
So okay. So I kept writing down like I really don't know who's going to be in the bottom two, and then I wrote down when Alexis was safe, Alexis no, and then I wrote down no, and then I wrote down both are going to be saved because that makes the most sense to me, and then
what are you talking about?
When like bottom two.
Bottom two was clearly going to be
No, because I thought it was going to be Alexis. I thought it was going to be Alexis.
It was always going to be Nina and Val.
Because of her attitude. Like, I thought if I was Rude, I'd be like, Alexis, you need to be put in your place, little girl.
No, but, you know.
Get in the bottom two.
Come on, it's not fair because their TV show was fine. She was fine. Like, Nina and Valentina's TV show was poop. Yeah,
no, true. I thought it was funny. This is just like me being an idiot. But I thought it was funny, and I pointed out to you when Valentina did like a really serious like camera confessional bit before the lip sync. She's like, "There's not like she." I said I couldn't write down the whole thing, so too much. She's like, "Nothing can express how I feel," and she's like, "I feel scared." It's like
no words can express.
Yeah, exactly.
Scared.
I mean, she went down like 30 seconds talking about like how she can express how she felt. She's like, I feel scared.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So we come to it, guys.
We're finally here.
Okay.
Oh my god, it was so intense.
Okay,
it was so intense.
Okay, the lip sync start. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna narrate it as you guys have not, as if you guys have not seen it. Okay, so the lip sync starts. No, that's the fucking.
What's your world? I can't remember the actual song. I don't know the Ariana Grande song.
No, the lip sync starts, and Valentina is like.
I'll be Valentina.
She's like.
I can't do something. Hey, kitty girl. Ooh. It's your world.
And Rue's like, the fuck's this bitch doing?
Yeah, it's so awkward. But everyone's like, yeah. I couldn't hear what they're saying. I want to watch it back to hear what they're all saying.
What is she doing? And then RuPaul, the one and only RuPaul, it's like, stop the music.
It's my fucking show. Yeah, exactly.
I fucking grabbed my pearls.
Yeah.
I grabbed his tits.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's a lip sync. we need to see your lips, motherfucker.
Oh, and then I got a full on, which is what I've been gagging for, full on pole moment.
Oh
where
my
Valentine's
god!
just like,
and then she's like,
no.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes.
Bitch!
Yes.
I died.
Yeah.
I fucking died.
It was like a pearl moment, wasn't it?
Oh my god! It was so intense.
It's so intense.
It was so intense.
And again, Valentina's like the most sort of like unassuming, like super sweet person. For her to stand up to Ru like that.
And then
like,
RuPaul was like,
so it's my fucking
it's
show.
a lip sync.
Yeah.
What part of that don't you understand?
Yeah.
And face cracking. And it's like, all right, I'm in your show, so I better get this off.
Yeah. Oh, so awkward. Then the actual lip sync itself.
Oh my god.
It wasn't like the roast where I couldn't watch it because it was too cringy. Like I couldn't take my eyes off it. Like it was
a car crash.
Fully gagged. Yeah.
Fully gagged, because then you realize she don't know, because we still expect, oh shit, like she's gonna turn it, and then she don't know the words.
Yeah.
Well, my god.
Once you refused to take it off, you knew what was gonna happen.
Hey.
But I felt like it wouldn't be as bad as it was. I felt like maybe a few words here and there, but like she knew nothing. She
tried to cover it. It was so painful.
Oh my god.
So fucking painful.
Yeah.
That all you could do is just look at Nina. Everyone's just looking at Nina because they're like, we can't, like, this girl is literally on fire.
I wrote this down. It's like you guys are saying it. It was like, what's up with the season? It's like Charlie all over again. With his lip syncs where they just stand there and like try to, like, they just want to not be there.
It's bad. It's fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's fucking bad. And I honestly, I prayed to Guadalupe and nothing happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
And nothing happened.
Yeah. God.
It was fucking painful. And then at the end.
Oh my god. That was a bad start. That was it for me.
It's like
normally Ru's like you know, you're still a superstar to me. Live, shine on, angel, or whatever she normally says. You know what I mean? It's like really over the top.
Shine on, my angel.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
exactly. Almost crying. She's like, "You're my fucking top 3." Like, what are you doing? Like, you disgust me.
Even
Get out
Robbie
of my
Turner.
show.
Like, do you remember when she said to Robbie bloody Turner? It's like the most beautiful thing. It's like, now I know I have a heart because it's breaking. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, boy. And then to Valentina, it's like, get the fuck out of my stage.
Exactly. It was so good.
Like,
I'm loving Ru this season. Ru's my all-time favourite.
Damn. It was like, Nina, obviously, you're fucking safe. Get your ass to the back of the stage. Valentina, fuck
that's the thing. There was like no thing. It's not like normally as well. It's like a big like X Factor style pause where it's like she looks at them both like. Then she's like, Nina, you know, whatever. But she's straight away. She's like, Nina, you're safe. Get to the back. Valentina, come a little bit closer.
Mate, like, it was Ru's equivalent of Tyra when she was like, we were all rooting for you.
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
Blah, blah, blah. Like,
I'm really excited to see Lee Dawson's recap of this one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! It was so good.
It was so good and so bad.
But I get it though. Like this is what we got a lot to talk about because. Sorry, I keep throwing this around. I'm so excited. Like, there's 2 points to look at it. I don't know which one to right answer because. Like again, based on everything we've talked about, we've talked a lot about Valentina, even last episode. But do you think it is from a place of arrogance where she's just like, because even when Antarctica, where she's talking about who's going to be in bottom 2, and Nina's like, if it's me, like I think it's me and Alexis, and Valentina's like, oh no, if it's out of the 2 of us, I think I'm going to be at the bottom. Didn't believe that for a second. Like I didn't think. Do you think? So the question is, do you think it's coming from a place of arrogance where she just genuinely didn't think she'd be on the bottom 2? But obviously she like wasn't overtly saying that, but in her head she's like, I'm not going to be in bottom 2. So she didn't like properly learn it, or do you think like she just couldn't perform for whatever reason? She just couldn't absorb the lyrics for whatever reason.
I don't think it came from a place of arrogance. I think. Do you know what? We're laughing of it because it's a good show and it's fucking funny as fuck. It's such a good, like, entertaining thing to watch, but. She just had a breakdown. She really did. Like you guys been.
It wasn't Arja's mind. It wasn't because Arja's mind games.
What?
Common sense is because Arja's mind games.
She was like, but I looks like Linda Evangelista.
Exactly.
No.
She should have just stood there and had all the excitement and smiling with a thrill of just standing there. But she didn't even do that.
I do think like she's young and she was feeling so confident and it just threw her and she just blanked. She just really blanked.
Oh, do you think that was it? So Sad Dude is saying that like she just was planning just to use the mask as a crux. So that seems stupid. No, I don't know.
I don't think so. I've seen Valentina lip sync. She's not bad. Like she can lip sync.
No, it's lazy. I don't know if maybe it's coming from a place of laziness. If that's true, she's like, I can't.
Come on. She knew she would have taken it off, but I think she literally froze. Like it's not like she was giving her all with the mask either. Like,
no, yeah, that's true.
She literally froze and blanked. It's fucking sad, you guys.
Yeah, I think it's that. Like out of the two options I gave, I do think it was like from a place of just shutting down, which is like a massive shame. Must be so frustrating.
When she said, "I literally wanted to disappear," I believed her.
Yeah,
like,
so do I. But then you could want to disappear because like you didn't bother to learn the lyrics as well. So that could mean either thing.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
And do you know what? I'd love her. I love her. I still love her. I'm sorry, but like she was so classy throughout. She was really nice to the queens, and when that happens, and she can still like walk away with her head held high and say, you know, this is not gonna define me.
Yeah,
that takes guts for like someone so young to be humiliated on stage by RuPaul. Well, by her own performance, but also RuPaul was like, get the fuck out.
Well, that's what people were saying earlier, and I agree. That's what I wrote down as well. I feel like it humanized her finally.
It did.
Like she sort of needed it, to be honest.
That's the shame of it. It's like the one thing that took to like make her seem vulnerable is also the thing that destroyed her. It's sad, but I think, you know what, still love you, Val, and you fucking entertain me. It was sad, and it gave me life.
Similar to what we said about Trinity, though, like she could have an amazing legacy from this season. I really hope she does like cash in on it.
Yeah,
like, everyone loves overall there's like no negativity around it. Everyone loves her. Like she's had some like stunning look. She's so polished. She's likable and the whole. Do you know what I mean? Like she could do whatever she wanted now from this point. It's just whether she does or not. I think she will. I hope she does.
Like she said she's been doing this for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
10 months. She said drag.
Yeah, well, I think
she is a lie. For Common's saying miscongeniality for sure. But do you think? I don't think so. I don't think Rue would give it to her because Rue's pissed at the situation.
Rue is fuming.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Rue was like, you know, for a fact that he was so mad because he had a bet with Michelle that she was going to make the top three.
Yeah, everyone did like, that. It's a safe bet.
I just lost at least 50 quid.
Yeah. I don't know. What would you have thought if Rue decided to save them both?
He couldn't.
No,
not like that.
I know that's meant to be too controversial because she just felt so.
He's already saved people and brought people back. How many episodes?
Like, I feel like the community would have been alright with. He's like, look, Valentina, I understand. Like, you've shut down. You can do better than this. Like, I know you can. Yeah, I'm giving you like a lifeline. Don't fuck it up or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I would have been. Don't you think people would have been okay with it?
No,
because it's so unlike her. Like,
no, because it would have been way too. It's like it's an advantage that no one else would get. It's just because it's Valentina and it's so. Look, she wasn't prepared. She said it herself. She wasn't prepared.
Yeah,
she just wasn't. It's such a shame.
What do you mean? But like in terms of not learning her lyrics. That's what I mean. But then the other side of it is, I do agree. I do think it's come from a place of like shutting down, insecurity, or whatever the situation was. Like just like a brain blank. But at the same time, she wasn't preparing. We didn't see her prepare for a tour in Untucked. There's even a point when Nina literally put an earphone in her ear.
Yeah, I think she was just gone then.
What, even by that point?
Yeah.
You think?
She was getting into the bad place, the dark place.
How did you get there so quickly? That's such like a massive weakness. She's like, again, it's a shame because that's like a fatal flaw you can't have for this competition.
It's so much pressure. You cannot.
That's her first lip sync as well, so it sucks because I wonder if she is a good lip sync. And no one's seen it. Like people go to drag shows to watch lip syncing, and that's the only time that anyone's seen lip sync.
And you know what? Like you can be the most humble person, but if everyone keeps telling you you're perfect, you start feeling pretty confident. Like I might go all the way here, and she already was confident, and everyone was like, "You're perfect. Oh my gosh, blah blah blah. You look like Linda Evangelista. Did you stop those tights?"
What Hayden's saying is interesting. He's saying like, it's a combo of what we're both saying. Like the reason she was so shook is because of her arrogance, pretty much. Like she just assumed she was going to like be top the whole way through the competition.
I don't think it was arrogance. I think it was confidence, because she was doing well. It's not just like. Do you know who's arrogant? Alexis. She hasn't
true.
Not
overtly arrogant, but like I think it switches from confidence to arrogance when you're like, there's no chance of me lip syncing. Like at any point during a competition or whatever, after the first couple of episodes, that switches from confidence to arrogance to me.
I don't think she thought there wouldn't be a chance of a lip sync. I just think she.
I don't know. I agree with Hayden saying. I think she didn't, and then when she found out there was, she was so shook by it. She's just like, I'm not doing anything.
I don't think so. She didn't know how shaken she would be from it. She thought she would fight for it, and she just fucking crashed. And she owns it, though. She did crash. She fucked up. She fucked up big time.
Yeah.
She pooped all over that stage. Not in a good way.
Okay, so should we move on to Untucked?
Sure.
Okay, so I was excited to see Shay and Sasha hang out.
Like, yeah, when are they gonna fuck though?
I know there's definitely tension there.
There's such sexual tension. I thought for real they were gonna fuck this.
Well, they got Sasha's got boyfriends, so that's why. But I think if she didn't, I wonder if they would.
They definitely would.
I think they probably would. Yeah, I think she is. All right, Shay, that must have been like that's literally the worst thing to like her what Shay was wearing for Untucked. Like she couldn't speak at all in that. It must have been like loads of moisture and like breath and like must have been horrible.
Yeah, it ain't cute.
So I bet she was like shit. Like cause if it had been like Untucked with more girls, she could just sat there and said nothing. But like if it's just her and Sasha, she's got to talk the whole time. She must have been shitting herself. And like her feet were like all wet as well. Like literally
my god,
just been so uncomfortable.
Drag is fucking hard.
That's true. But anyway, I wrote down on like into the actual meat of it. When Sasha brought up Nina, again, it's what I've said consistently about Shay, is that she seems like very, very mature and very aware of herself. I love that, she was so self-aware. She's like, I've had issues where I've supported people in the past in whatever capacity, and it's sort of been thrown back in my face. And I think I was letting something out with Nina, like it's a sore subject for me, which again, I think is fair. Like, I think she's entitled to that. A lot of people have those sort of experiences.
Yeah.
And, like, it must be extremely frustrating. Like, again, but I think the way Shay looks at it, I think maturity in those sort of situations is being able to take a step back from the situation and look at it like from someone else's point of view. And I feel like Shay does that really well.
Yeah.
Where she sort of analysed both of their parts in it.
Yeah, no, she's really smart. I don't know how Sasha is not getting all up in that, because it's really hard not to fall in love with her.
Yeah. Shay or Sasha?
Both.
Yeah.
I'm so fan fictioning this.
Yeah. Do you feel so? I think that's it really. So there's just more about Valentina. I just said like what I said before, like learn the song. Do you not think you're going to be in the bottom? And I said Nina actually had to put the earbud in her ear. And then the other note I've got for this is that Nina's note she left for Valentina I thought was really, really sweet.
Yes. Oh,
again, we don't see that side of Nina enough. Like we hardly ever see that side of her.
No.
That's the side people need to see of Nina more.
Yeah. No, she's sweet. That's why they build her up, but then they get frustrated because she's like, but the voices.
Yeah.
But no, it's frustrating. What do you guys think is gonna leave? Who's the next one to leave?
David saying Nina straight away. No, Alexis, come on.
I think Alexis.
Again, it's what I say consistently, but I would have loved Nina to go all the way to the very top, but she's not going to unless she sorts herself out, and so far she hasn't sorted herself out. So I do really hope there's still a chance she could snap out of it and fulfill her potential, but she probably won't. So realistically, probably go Alexis and Nina, but I would hope that isn't the case.
Yeah.
So
who do you think your top three now?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Obviously Shay, Sasha. I don't know about the third one then. Maybe Trinity?
I think so. I think it's going to come down to Shay, Sasha, and Trinity. Because even though Peppermint really surprised us today with the look, I think when it gets to, the ball, she might stumble a bit. Even though she's feeling pretty confident now. And I think Alexis and Nina might be going soon.
Yeah, I wish I could get.
I hope I'm wrong about Nina.
Having Nina in the final with those two would be so much more interesting.
I know.
So it'd be so much more like diverse and stuff. So
yeah. But I think my bets at the moment are on Shay, Sasha, and Trinity for the top 3.
Yeah, I think that's safe bets, to be fair. But then again, I would have said Valentina would be an easy bet as well, but obviously not.
Oh,
right, guys.
What to say?
Let's go on to our CUNTs then, eh?
CUNT. CUNT.
Is that our jingle?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I'm here for it. Charisma.
You first. You first.
I think definitely that guest lady judge.
Shade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? Fair?
I love it.
Fair, she is dripping.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, who's my charisma this week? Oh, it's hard. Oh, I'm gonna give it to Trinity. She's just growing on me, and the way that she was talking to Nina, like, you really inspire me and stuff. I think is
yeah.
I thought
fair. That's fair.
Trinity for Miss C.
Yeah, uniqueness. It should be good with this runway.
Uniqueness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's so much uniqueness. So I'm gonna give it to Peppermint.
Yeah. I would actually give it to Sasha, just because like I felt like her look was so different to all the others.
Okay.
Like it was just really bright and like I don't know, like the clown thing. I don't know. I just thought it was unique. You know, they're all unique looks. So it's a difficult one.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. I'm gonna give it to Peppermint because it was so unique. Like it was so different.
David's giving uniqueness to Valentina for not moving her lips, and Comma's giving his whole thing to Trinity. He's asking, "Is that allowed?" And I'm gonna say no. It's our show. We need individual CUNTs. He's trying to give all the CUNT to Trinity. No, 1 award per queen.
It's okay. You can do whatever you
No,
do.
you can't.
You, boo.
You're not allowed to watch the show anymore unless you do what we say.
Watch it.
No, everyone, you've got to do exactly what we say or you're out of here. This is dictatorship.
This is not a democracy.
It's not a democracy. No.
Oh, RuPaul.
This is easy.
RuPaul.
Oh, really? Well, I was going to say Valentina.
No, RuPaul had
all
the nerve.
Stop the song or whatever.
It stopped the track.
Yeah.
Ricka, stop the track.
Yeah.
Where my lips at?
Yeah.
Oh
Where my lips at? Literally your question on the daily.
The nerve.
Yeah.
It was so much. It was too much nerve.
No, but nerve for Valentina where she's like, no.
Fair.
Let me think about this.
I think it was.
Don't want to take this off. No, don't actually. No, I'm actually
I'm
alright.
good.
Actually fine. So it's Valentina for me.
Dead it.
Yeah, Connor saying C Trinity, U Peppermint, N Ruth, calling out Valentina, and T Shay. Interesting.
I'm gonna give my T to Shay. Yep.
For the acting the challenge.
Acting, writing, looks. Come on.
I'm giving it to both. I've already given one to Sasha. I'm going to give it to Raw. I'll give it to Shay as well then.
Okay.
So I can give it to both of them for that because
you can't give it to both. You're not allowed.
No, I know. So I'm giving it to Shay then. You're right. That's fair.
Shay, come on.
Although Trinity had come closer because I did think Trinity did do really well in her role when she was like told to be louder. I thought she really did stand out.
Yeah. No, but Shay just brought it. Come on.
Or maybe actually, no. What I'm switching. I'm giving it to Carson for his look on the judging on the panel
for their eyeliner.
Yeah.
It's all the talent.
Some talented application right there.
It really was.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What an episode, guys. Oof.
Yeah, that was intense. That was a roller coaster. I'm exhausted.
So happy that you guys were here for it.
Yeah, thanks everyone for getting involved. We needed support through this. We need to work through this. It's still gonna take more time, to be honest. I need to do a lot of YouTube research now.
Oh, so much.
It's
been fucking real, you guys.
Oh, and I was gonna say as well. Did we say this before? But remember, like last season or the season before that, I did What's Cracking, where we went through like the Queen's Instagrams to see what they've been up to since the show and see if they've improved. Don't know, like you don't watch that show every day. Don't yawn. We're thinking of doing that, but like a collab, like sets of queens, so like maybe like 3 queens at a time, just seeing what they've been up to since the show.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys are here for? Want to see that? Let us know in the comments and we'll do it. Might record an episode in a week if you behave. So yeah, something to stay subscribed for. You got anything you want to plug about your life?
I like to plug my new album.
Go on. Actually, give us a little snippet. It's really good, guys. It's really
called
good.
I Took a Dump in Ibiza.
Go on.
It's
Emotional.
It's really emotional. I cried writing all the lyrics.
Do you want to give us a little snippet? Little snippet?
It's a joke because he doesn't know the fucking song. You guys know the song, I Took a Pill in Ibiza, and then there's my song, I Took a Dump in Ibiza. Get it? Buy it.
No idea. Right, that's another episode of this show ruined. Cool. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Come back next week. Sometime over the weekend, we'll do this again. You know how we roll. Keep the conversation going down below. Support my Kickstarter campaign for my mobile game. It's pretty awesome. Put my life's work into that.
Yep.
Tell your friends about it. And yeah, we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.